Hello everyone, this is Tech Me Out here, and today we're going to be taking a look at the top 3 free games from the App Store. That's right, you heard me correctly, the top 3 free games from the App Store. Now these are just a few games that I enjoy playing, and I just thought I'd share them with you all in hopes that you may enjoy playing them as well. So let's go ahead and get things started. First up, we have Doodle Snake. Now, I really enjoyed Doodle Snake because it reminds me of the older version of Snake that was available on older devices. You might remember it. I had it on my old flip phone. Throwback, yeah. But basically, the object of the game is to eat the apple, which is that red circle pretty much, to get the snake to eat the apple. But the trick is you cannot run into yourself, so you have to direct the snake to eat the apple without possibly eating part of its tail or whatever, if that makes sense. You'll see in a minute when I kill myself. So as you can see, I'm trying to get the apple. You do have 5 great game modes, 3 different ways to control the snake, and also the option to pause, and it is supported by the Retina display, which makes the image that much more crisp and clear to enjoy during gameplay. The only thing that I did not like about using Snake is that sometimes it can be hard to control the snake, but I guess that adds to the challenge of it all. But I'm going to show you what I mean by you cannot eat your part of your tail or whatever like that. As you can see there, I just kind of ran into myself, and you're not supposed to do that, but that's basically the gist of the game. Now coming in at number 2, I have Bubble Tap Free, and it's kind of like, you know, the little bubble wrap that you get inside of packages that we all seem to love to pop just for no reason. Well, what Bubble Tap is pretty much that on your iPhone. You get to randomly pop the little bubbles on the screen, and then at random they will inflate. The object of the game is to pop as many of those as you can, but the trick is that while you're popping those bubbles, the bubbles that you've already popped will randomly inflate. So it's kind of tricky. You may pop like all of them on the first 3 rows, and then by the time you get to the bottom, you'll notice that some more of the bubbles that you have popped at the top have inflated back onto your iPhone or your iDevice. So I'm not gonna lie, when I first downloaded this and I checked it out, I'm like, this is going to be boring. This is a stupid game. You know, I didn't think I was going to enjoy it, but actually I found it kind of, I don't want to say addictive, but definitely entertaining. It was fun to do and then challenge my friends to see who get the higher score. It's a nice time passer. But at the end, you'll end up seeing your total score along with how many correct hits you got and how many bad hits you got and how many hits total that you got, along with a percentage indicating your speed and your accuracy. And you can also publish this to your social sites if you want to boast or brag about your score. And now I'm a little random note. Normally I'm a beast at this game, but because of the angle I was recording at, I couldn't go in like I wanted to. So don't judge the scores. And last but certainly not least, we have Hungry Hippos. Now, when I saw this in the App Store, I'm not gonna lie, I got a little excited because it just took me straight back to my childhood when I would see this commercial on TV and think about how bad I wanted the actual game. So it was pretty cool to see that it was offered on the iPhone now. But the kind of cool thing about this is that you have 3 ways that you can play. You can play single player mode by yourself, or you could do Hippo versus the iDevice, which is basically Hippo versus the computer. And then you have 4-player Hippo, which will allow you to play against your friends. Then you also have the option to choose which Hippo you want to be. Jumping into the game, the concept is pretty simple. If you're familiar with Hungry Hippos, then this will be a breeze for you. All you have to do is eat more fruit than your competitor. So that's basically the object of the game. You can angle the direction the hippo eats by simply tapping left or right. The only complication that I noticed with this game is that sometimes when the fruit seemed like right there within reach for me to get, I couldn't eat the fruit and it would just kind of float, and you might notice that as I'm demonstrating. But that was the frustrating part about this, but not enough for me to not want to play this game. So in the end, I do recommend this one as well. And if you remember Hungry Hippos, please thumbs up this video. I mean, it's just classic, to me at least. But that does sum up my top 3 free games from the App Store. I do look forward to doing more videos like this. I was not a big game player, but with the purchasing of my iPhone 5, I'm noticing that I'm downloading more of them. So if you want more of this type of video, or if you have some games that you would like to recommend for me to review on my next top 3, 5, or 10 game video, then definitely drop it down below and let me know what you think of these games, if you downloaded any of them or just what. Also, if you enjoyed this video, please feel free to give it a thumbs up as well as subscribe. And for some odd reasons you have not done that already, feel free to reach me on Twitter, Facebook, and Instagram, all at Tech Me Out. That's TECHME0UT. And as always, thanks for taking the time out to let me tech you out.